Hey guys, welcome to the Superhero Post Show where we talk all things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. It's your boy Stevie Hayes, and today I want to talk to you guys about Daredevil Born Again because there is some good news that came out of that, and I want to talk to you guys about Kingpin. If you don't know, we ended up getting a kind of a first look at Kingpin and kind of his outfit, and I just want to tell you guys he looks great. Really a big fan of his costume. Obviously, always suited up. That's how Kingpin is. Very exciting. And also, Vincent D'Onofrio also says some other things, and I also wanted to address a rumor regarding the Daredevil Born Again series. Okay, so Vincent D'Onofrio, the guy who plays Kingpin, he ended up saying that the show is going to be very different from what the original was, but the show has gigantic payoffs in season one and season two, and obviously this confirms that there is going to be a season two, which is a good thing, showing that Kevin Feige and the writers behind the wall have a lot of faith in this project, which is obviously super awesome. And he also said that Charlie Cox, the guy who's playing Daredevil, and John Bernthal, the guy who's playing the Punisher, have major parts in the show. And honestly, that was something that I was kind of not worried about, but I was kind of thinking to myself, like, are we only going to get like, a couple episodes with Punisher in it, because I mean, like, actually, let me rephrase that. I was kind of thinking that we were only going to get like one episode with the Punisher. And honestly, that would have kind of blown because of the fact that, like, you want to see more of him, right? So the fact that we're most likely getting the whole entire, or at least a half of season one being about the Punisher, but if he's playing a major part, it's probably gonna be in the whole season. That's a W, and it also builds the idea that we are in a Marvel universe. Like this is a greater story than just being about just Daredevil. So, and I do believe that other characters are also going to stem from that idea that hasn't been talked about yet. Vincent D'Onofrio also says that they have started shooting, obviously, and that it's going to be quite something that fans won't expect. Okay, and so a lot of people were kind of complaining under Kingpin's picture about the fact that he doesn't look as big, which is hilarious to me because a lot of people didn't like how he looked in the Hawkeye show. Now, this is my theory. I do think he's going to be bigger. Maybe they added some type of VFX or CGI stuff to him, but I mean, I do think Kingpin's going to be big. And I'm excited to see how that. I'm excited to see him on screen. And if he's not as big as he was in the Hawkeye show, that would be kind of weird. Not gonna lie, but I wouldn't be mad if he isn't at the same time. Now, there was also this rumor that I read. Shout out to MCU base for this post. They made the dopest post. So I'm gonna read it. It says this: Kingpin's motive for his mayoral campaign in the MCU will be to crack down on the work of street level vigilantes that could threaten his rule. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Matt Murdock, and Spider-Man are at the top of Kingpin's list of vigilantes. So this is awesome because number one, Kingpin becoming the mayor starts a new era of villains. And also the thing that's also dope is that a lot of speculation, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much confirmed that this is inspired by the comic book run Dark Reign. So Kingpin becoming mayor is going to affect more than just Daredevil. It's going to affect other heroes in the stories directly and indirectly. And it was also mentioned that that the Daredevil show is going to tackle mature themes, which I think was a really big deal for a lot of fans who fell in love with the Daredevil show via Netflix. Now, my personal opinion, I don't think the show has to be as violent as people think. I do think like Daredevil Netflix was a little overbearing on the violence, because in my opinion, I feel like sometimes you can be so violent that it's kind of annoying. As I said, I feel like the Batman was just as violent, and in my opinion, I think, and it was PG-13. You can do that same level of violence with Daredevil and not make it rated R. And I think, but if they do make it rated R, I understand. But I am excited to see how they're going to tackle mature themes, and they are going to have to shift it back and forth because to get characters like Spider-Man and Hawkeye, you're going to have these characters either have to jump on this theme that you have, or you have to kind of undarken it a little bit. So I'm very excited, and I guess you could say we got an example of She-Hulk, which I liked. Well, we got an example of Daredevil and She-Hulk, which I liked. I like Daredevil She-Hulk, not the She-Hulk. The She-Hulk project sucks. But anyways, so very excited because these are my thoughts, right? This gives a perfect intro into Spider-Man. If you guys played the Spider-Man game, I mean, Spider-Man and Kingpin was a great face-off. And this gives us a intro indicators like Jessica Jones and maybe bringing back, maybe not the same Luke Cage, but another type of Luke Cage, building a street-level team that can kind of go and fight this thing. I wouldn't even be against having an idea of like a street-level Young Avengers too. So, this has a lot of opportunities to do a lot of things. So I'm just so excited to see what they're going to do. But I think that that Daredevil Born Again show is going to be the staple show for the MCU, and this is probably going to be their biggest Disney Plus project of all time. I think this is going to be a really big W, and I am really excited to see what suit they bring into this. I wonder if they're going to use the suit that we saw in She-Hulk, or if he's going to go back to a red suit. And I pray to God that they honor the comic books in this. I want a really accurate suit, kind of like the one we saw. So tell me what you guys think so far about these rumors. Like, are you excited to see Daredevil? What are some of your standards and expectations? I would love to hear it. Do me a favor, guys. Please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.